Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Toppa Field here in Newport, Rhode Island, where the Salve Regina University Seahawks are set to take on the Wildcats of Johnson & Wales University in a non-conference men's lacrosse matchup here in beautiful and historic Newport, Rhode Island. The Seahawks looking to improve to 3-0 on the year. They got a big win here against UMass Dartmouth this past Saturday. Meanwhile, Johnson & Wales, this is their first game of the year, the sixth all-time meeting between these two teams. The Seahawks undefeated in the all-time series, 5-0. They last met last season up in Providence. The Seahawks scored a 21-13 victory in that game, and now they'll host the Wildcats here today. In net for Johnson & Wales, the senior from Ithaca, New York, Kyle Mangan, 5'6", getting the start this year. Johnson & Wales, last season, Mangan made 7 starts and went 2-5 in those starts, 93 saves, and a 48.7 save percentage. Meanwhile, the Seahawks will turn to junior Griffin Ketchum from Gainesville, New York, a 5'11 junior. Last year did not see any games, I don't think. Let me pull around the stats here. Don't have his junior stats, but Connor Cunningham had gotten both of the starts so far this year, and Ketchum now getting his first start of the season, and we will draw at midfield. Ball loose on the ground, checked away, and back in towards the Seahawks zone, still loose on the near side. Ball is still loose, and finally it's corralled by the Seahawks. And racing out along the near side with it is Joseph Tellini. Then he has it ripped away and taken right back, Josh Gassner. And a whistle here against the Wildcats. Seahawks will get possession now on the near side. Brendan Kelly moves it up top to Robson. Rainy and foggy night here at Toppa Field. Fog kind of thinning out from where it had been during the women's game a couple hours ago. Joe Madden circles around the left side, moves it out to the point. Robson from way out high with a drive, and that goes wide. Salve Regina's women's team defeated Eastern Connecticut State 14-11. Leary trying to fight his way in front, turns and shoots, and it goes wide. Pat Leary scored 5 times on Saturday in the Seahawks win over UMass Dartmouth. That earned him Commonwealth Coast Conference Player of the Week. Brendan Kelly lobs it too high for Robson, and the Seahawks turn it over. Mike Munich carrying here for Johnson & Wales. Plays it up the right side, and the Wildcats will set up shop in the attacking end. Katuosko has it poked away, and the Seahawks take it back. Rocco Mazzi with the steal. Feeds Leary left side. Leary in behind the cage. Left side. And he has it raked free out high. Stumbling is Munich. And he's able to keep it alive. Nifty cradle there by Munich. Stumbling over midfield now. He is knocked down from behind, and that's going to draw a penalty. Seahawks touch it, but now we will address the penalty. So a 30-second penalty, and it will be man up. For Johnson & Wales. Clock rolling with 12:50 to go. Just a 30-second technical. Matt Gelb, hands off near side. Ball played into the wing, now in behind the net. Zip to the right wing side, straight away up top. Gelb going to let it fly, and it's saved by Ketchum. Rebound shot is feathered high and out of play. Ball moved in behind the net, now out to the right wing side. Back to even strength. One shot. Two shots, actually. One on goal for the Wildcats and the man up. Matt Gelb, way out near midfield on the near side of the 30-yard line. Trying to work his way free. Sprints to his right, feathers it left side. That one's grabbed neatly on a hop. Seahawks raking down, trying to knock the ball free from Chris Callisto. Delayed penalty coming here. 11:43 to go. Clock rolling, delayed penalty here against Salve. Underhanded shot, save made by Ketchum. Rebound bounces in behind the net. Seahawks will scoop it. That stops the clock with 11:30 to go. And we'll address the call here. It's going to be a slash. Second man up opportunity here for the Wildcats. Gelb waiting out high, hands off. Ball in the left wing corner, now to the cutter in behind the net. Zipped out to the right wing side for a drive, and that one, Ketchum may have gotten a piece of it. Tyler Drago sends it out to the point. Gelb trying to feed the cutter. That was Callisto, and the ball will get out of play. Seahawks take it back with 11:01 to go in the first quarter. Sheehan able to hold the sideline along the near side, and Chris Sheehan will carry into the attacking end. And now look for reinforcements. Sheehan sprinting back out to midfield, gives it to Brendan Kelly. Robson fires it to the left side, now gets the return pass. Robson at the point, left side. Out high to Joe Madden. Sprinting right side. Madden walks it in behind the cage. Wanted to get it to Pat Leary. Madden now holding deep in behind the net. Looking for a screen from Brendan Kelly. Instead, he goes back the other way, out to the left side. Up to the point. Robson with the drive, and that one deflected out of play. Seahawks will keep. Pat Leary will walk it in off the end line. Leary trying to back his way in, gives it back to Brendan Kelly. Kelly alone behind the net. Sprints out to the near side. Floats it out to Madden. Pass to the left side now. Into the middle, Tracy across for Kelly, and they score! Brendan Kelly puts the Seahawks on top. 9:39 to go in the first quarter. Seventh goal of the year for Kelly.
It's a Salve Regina goal scored by number 50.
Kelly had a number of assists on Saturday, this time showing the scoring touch. One nothing Salve. Still tied up here on the faceoff. Finally, it's worked free. That was Joe Souza in there for Salve. And here come the Wildcats right off the draw, and it's sent wide. Ball out of play. Wildcats will keep it. Drago. In the near side corner. Actually, it'll be Matt Gelb to walk it in now. Lobbed all the way out high to Celentano. Celentano again at the right point. He'll circle in behind the net, looking for a screen from Drago. Gelb wide on the left side. Seahawks defenseman lost his stick. That was Bailey Stranges. Here comes Gelb trying to sprint away from Laundry with a drive, and he scores. Stranges lost his cross, so Gelb just put on the gas. Got to the right wing side, and just a quick, low rising shot for Matt Gelb. And that ties the game 1-1. He led the Wildcats in points last year, 18 goals, 43 assists. Scores his first of the season here with 8:45 to go in the first half. Excuse me, in the first quarter. Kieran Hughes won the draw and able to collect the ground ball. Near side to Brendan Kelly. Kelly with a goal already up the right side. Trying to spin back to the inside. Kelly falling down with a shot. That one saved by Mangan. Rebound kicks in behind the cage and the Wildcats control. Thomas O'Donoghue over midfield, up ahead to Gelb. Andrew Vasily. Joe McIntyre. Holding out at midfield. Wildcats making some substitutions. On comes Noah Fye. Zips it to Gelb, left side. Gelb pressed by Stranges out at the point. Looking to sprint down the right-hand side. Gelb again going to tee up the drive. Ketchum fights it off. And it kicks out of play. Wildcats will keep it. Drago has it knocked away. Trying to bounce one in towards the goal. It goes off the apron of the net. And Ketchum looks to clear. Long lead pass out to midfield. Sprinting up the left side. Van Winkle dishes off to the slot in behind the net. Kelly will hold it wide on the outside. Robson now on the wing, right side. Out to midfield to Joe Madden. Robson gets the return pass. Little stutter step. Looking to back his way in, shut off on the drive. Out to Heater. Behind the net to Kelly. Kelly backing in over the shoulder, shot goes wide. Kelly being knocked down on his way to the goal. Good show of sportsmanship there, being helped up by Josh Gassner. After he decked Kelly to the ground. Kelly here to set the screen for Pat Leary. Gets the ball back. Out wide to Robson. Fake the point pass. Robson now trying to spin back into the middle. Pass across the field. Taken by Laundry. Trying to find Leary on the back door, and it's going to go off his stick, out of play. Seahawks will turn it over with 6:17 to go in the first, and the game tied at 1. stoppage here. Can't quite make out what the near side official, he said my time, not sure what he wanted to stop the game for. We resume, ticking towards 6 minutes to play in the quarter. Mangan way out of his net, sends it to the far side, and that one snatched out of the air by Celentano. Shot up high and a save by Ketchum. And a big hit out on the right side. Matt Wasp laying the wood. Ball checked free on the near side, and the Seahawks come away with it. Sheehan trying to field it on a hop to Mazzy. And Mazzy trying to race away from a double team. Bounces it back. Seahawks with possession in the attacking end. Laundry to Kelly, now behind the net. Pat Leary sprints into the far side corner. Leary lost the ball. Knocked down from behind. Leary gets it back. Leary trying to move it to the inside. Has it picked off. Back comes Matt Gelb. He runs into a double team. And is able to work his way free up the right side. Trying to throw it in front. Celentano trying to fight his way in on the net. Lost the ball. Ketchum has it. But a penalty coming here. That was Chris Callisto rolling to the cage. Another penalty here against the Seahawks. Holding is the call on Matt Wasp. So just a 30-second man up. With 4:57 to go. Game tied at 1. Wildcats with a chance to take the lead. Celentano left side, back up top to the point. Vasily moves it right side. Gelb back to Vasily. Celentano left wing side. Underhanded shot. Save made by Ketchum. That was Tyler Drago letting it loose. Drago to walk it in. Actually, this will be Gelb. Quick stoppage here. Reset of the shot clock. Celentano. That one, I don't know if that was blocked or if he just lost control of it. They're going to say it was blocked. That one went well high and out of play. Trying to get it back to him. He lost it. It rolls out to midfield. And this will be offside here against the Wildcats. Seahawks will get it. And we're back to even strength as Wasp is out of the box. Brendan Kelly can't hold on to it. Foot race for it now along the end line. And then Kelly is going to get called for a slash here, trying to rake it away from Josh Gassner. And the Seahawks committing far too many penalties here in this first period. They will be man down once again. And we'll see how long this one's for. It's going to be for a minute. And we're going to get a timeout called here by head coach Pat Cooney for Salve Regina. We'll take it as well. 4:10 to go in the first. Game tied at 1. Welcome back to Toppa Field. Andrew Pizzelli here to bring you the call. 4:10 to go in the first quarter. Seahawks tied 1-1 here with Johnson and Wales. Seahawks still man down. Clock rolling, under 4 to go. Drago with a drive, and he scores! Able to sneak it past Griffin Ketchum. And the Wildcats take the lead. 19 goals last year for Drago, his first of the season here tonight. And that gives the Wildcats their first lead. Face off now at midfield. You still locked up with Trent Seeley. Still locked up, and Hughes able to poke it free and looks to sprint into the attacking end. Drops it on back to midfield. Laundry moves it across to Brendan Kelly. Kelly fakes the entry. Finds Pat Leary. Back to Kelly. Kelly left side. Out to the point now to Heater. Laundry. Cradling quick down the right side. Rips it on the goal and it skips wide. Pat Leary will walk it in play from the far sideline. Leary emerging out of the fog that is now thickening once again out on the field. Robson strong to his left with a drive, and he scores! Robson just no hesitation from the left side. 2:56 to go in the first. And we're tied at 2. Second goal of the year for Robson. Hughes and Trent Seeley will draw again at midfield. Hughes wedges it free. It pops out of his cross and it comes right to Chris Sheehan. Seahawks with possession and a chance to take the lead back. Brendan Kelly will hold it out on the wing. Ryan Riley now on the field for the first time. Moves it out high. Max Van Winkle trying to sprint up the left side. He will throw it on the cage. Fought off and out of play off of Kyle Mangan. Ryan Riley had a big weekend as well. The freshman from Hingham, Mass. He was named Commonwealth Coast Conference Rookie of the Week. Joining Pat Leary with getting conference honors. Leary fights his way left side, looking to turn. Has to cradle in behind the net. Leary circles back to the left, trying to shovel it in front. That one's denied by Mangan. Fight for the rebound, and it's taken out high. Stumbling forward with it is Janssen Anuma. Ball loose into the attacking end. Wildcats have it. It's knocked free out of play, and it'll belong to Salve. Alex Padula, the one who couldn't handle it on the near side. Riley sprints away from Padula. And Riley does have it knocked free. Well, that's not the ball. That's just a piece of equipment. Tough to tell with the fog. Something went flying away from a Johnson & Wales player. Thought it was the ball for a moment. Seahawks with possession. Brendan Kelly will hold in deep behind the cage. Gets it back to Pat Leary. Trying to post up. Double team comes on him. Leary keeps going. Throws it on the net, and it goes high and wide. And there's going to be a slash called here. Coming off is Alex Padula, so he will sit for a minute. Man up for Salve. Their first of the evening. Final minute of the first, so the Seahawks will have the man up. Carrying it in front was Leary, denying Mangan. Kelly back to the left side for a shot. That goes wide. Seahawks keep it with 44 to go in the first. Robson out high to Heater, left side. Tracy, Robson, Kelly now in the corner. Trying to feed it left side to Pat Leary, and that's picked off and taken by Thomas O'Donoghue. Knocked out of the stick of Colin Kennedy. Seahawks get it back. 20 seconds to go now in the first. Still a chance to score here on the man up. Robson moves it out high. Robson again. Trying to spin away. Robson with an angle to the net. Throws it on the cage and he scores! What a shot from Ethan Robson. 9.3 to go. And Robson gets the pass here with that little spin move, got an angle, and just able to pick that corner. Gives the Seahawks the lead. Final seconds of the quarter. Ball worked free. Hughes trying to swat it forward. Seahawks will get it, but that'll do it for the first. So Salve Regina took the lead. The Wildcats came back. Salve takes a 3-2 lead at the end of one. We will take a quick break and then be back with the call of the second quarter. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to Toppa Field. Start of the second quarter. Violation on the draw here, and it will belong to Salve. Hughes now will sprint off. The freshman face-off specialist from Ordell, New Jersey. Pat Leary will walk it into the corner. Seahawks moving right to left now in this second quarter, wearing their new home whites with the blue letters and numbers. Wildcats in the road blues, yellow numbers and trim. Nice and easy to see here on a dark, foggy, rainy Tuesday evening. Ryan Heater, stutter step, stumbling up the left side now, turns back to the inside. Heater had an angle, throws it out to the wing. Faking the drive is Robson. Underhanded shot off the post. And good hustle there from the Wildcats. That's Gelb sprinting to the far side to win that ball. Celentano. Holding out just past midfield. Picked up by Joe Madden defensively here. Trying to start his drive. Celentano throws it on the net. Save made by Ketchum. Race into the corner. And the Wildcats will keep. Very difficult to see that white ball through the fog in that far side corner. Mike Munich. Rocco Mazzi trying to shield Munch from the drive. Munch able to get away from him, shuffles it in front. Where's the ball? And they're going to call Munch for the offensive foul. Ketchum had it. Seahawks look to clear. Ryan Riley near side. Laundry carries into the corner left side. And behind the net to Brendan Kelly. Tossed out to Van Winkle. Out beyond the point at midfield. Trying to start his drive right side. Has it checked free. Loose rolling in front and grabbed by the Wildcats. Tatusko plays it across the field. Wildcats looking to clear. Able to get it free to Colin Kennedy. Kennedy dropped it, and he has it checked free and out of play. Good job there by Riley and Laundry defensively. Riley lobs it across the field. Van Winkle up to Brendan Kelly. Kelly spins back to the inside, throws it on the cage, and it bounces wide. Pat Leary walks it in off the end line. Set deep behind the cage. Trying to back his way forward. Gives it now to Brendan Kelly. Loose on the ground, but he scoops it right back up. Kelly now tests the right side. Underhanded shot score! Brendan Kelly sprinting off to the right side. Able to sweep that one up and on the net. And that makes it 4-2 with 11:52 to play in the second quarter. Largest lead of the game for Salve. Seahawks off the draw. Here comes Hughes down the right side. His shot. That one knocked free as he let it fly. And it'll go out of play and belong to the Wildcats. Early today for Salve, women's lacrosse team beat Eastern Connecticut 14-11. And in action right now Women's basketball team, their season is going to come to a close. They're trailing 65-47 with 40 seconds left in the fourth up at Roger Williams in that CCC postseason matchup. 3:49 to go in the first. Here in Newport, Salve Regina leading Wentworth 30-28. Another CCC quarterfinal. Seahawks beat the Leopards in comeback fashion on Saturday to earn a postseason spot. Mikey Spencer leading the way for Salve men's basketball in that one with 8 points. Shot spinning away was Robson. Goes out of play with 11:03 to go. Seahawks keep possession. Clock rolling, under 11 to play. Seahawks with the 17-12 shot advantage. Wildcats, though, 7-5 in shots on goal. So Seahawks being very efficient with their shots on the net. Here comes Leary trying to make his move. He has a checked free. He's decked to the ground as well. And multiple flags fly on this one. And it looks like the man coming to sit is Michael Salentano. And we'll see what we get here as the official call. Actually sitting now is Janssen Anuma. And let's get the call from the official. Two minutes locked in. Body check for contact to the head for Janssen Anuma. So a full 2-minute man-up advantage for Salve. Golden opportunity here for Salve to add to their lead. Tracy moves it up top. Heater to the right side. Robson, now Kelly. Kelly trying to throw it on the net. That one maybe off the post and out of play. You could hear it ring out. Tracy, near side Heater. Kelly into the corner to Robson. Robson wanted to throw it into the middle. Instead, Heater at the point, waiting. Thought about the drive. Robson trying to feed Leary. Underhanded shot, score! Tic-tac-toe. Heater gave it to Robson quickly across. Leary got out of that and with quick touch got it back on the goal. 10:07 to go in the second, and the Seahawks will stay on the man up. Contact to the head call made against Janssen Anuma, and Leary, the one who was walloped, gets the goal. Hughes able to win the draw. Actually, this is Joe Souza that time.
A goal scored by number 9, Pat Leary.
Souza and Hughes splitting time in the faceoff dot.
And number 20, Brandon Laundry.
And both have been effective here in this one. Robson into the corner to Kelly. Seahawks still on the man up. Heater thought about the drive. Right back to Leary once again. And he scores. Back-to-back goals for Pat Leary. And it's 6-2. Almost the exact same play. .9:35 to go. Seahawks add to their lead.
Yes, sir.
9:35 to go In the second, Seahawks leading 6-2.
I know, but it keeps happening. Yeah.
Heater
To Salve Regina.
out high.
Scored by number 9, Pat Leary.
Brendan Kelly. Seahawks still in the man up. That one just an unforced error. Tracy took his eye off it. And this will allow the Wildcats to kill some time here and get back to even strength. Seahawks trying to trap and knock the ball free. Loose out in front. And I think a timeout called here by Nick Capola. We will take it as well. 8:48 to go in the second. Seahawks with their largest lead, 6-2. We'll be back. Welcome back to Toppa Field. They want to put 63 seconds on the shot clock, and they're just going to wind the clock down. So in 7 seconds, we'll be set to go. 8:48 to go in the second quarter. Seahawks leading 6-2. Wildcats man down just for a few more seconds, and then Gelb will enter now, and we're back to even strength. So the Seahawks score twice with the man up. Crossfield pass. That one, a diving attempt, is made by Michael Cilentano. An impressive dive there. Seeing that ball has to be hard through the fog. The shot from the point, and they score. Andrew Vasily turning and shooting from 15 yards away. And the fog has got to be a factor.
Johnson and Wales goals scored by number 8, Andrew.
Has to be hard to see that ball if you're Griffin Ketchum from that distance through the fog. It doesn't exactly translate maybe on the broadcast through the camera, but it is very soupy here at the field. Seahawks had scored 4 unanswered goals. Hughes poked it forward, now swats it back. Laundry will grab it for Salve and lob it to the far side. Brendan Kelly works into the attacking area. 8:05 to go in the first half. Laundry out high, near side. Max Van Winkle. Sprinting left side, Van Winkle on the goal, and his shot will go wide. Brendan Kelly patiently now sprints back behind the net. Wanted to move it left side to Pat Leary. Kelly trying to fight his way in towards the net. Shut off on the drive. Lob to the near side. Van Winkle sprints up the left side trying to turn the corner. His shot will go high and wide. Seahawks will keep it. Ryan Riley moves it right side. Laundry sprinting on the goal with a shot. That goes wide. Seahawks keep it. Seahawks head coach Pat Cooney calls for the same play. They feed Brendan Laundry. Looking to sprint up the right side. Tripped up. And a penalty coming. Here comes Kelly from the point. Fakes the drive. Walks it on the goal with a shot. That one saved. Wildcats touch it up. And we're going to get a tripping call coming here against the Wildcats. A 1-minute tripping call. Sitting is Colin Kennedy. Man up for Salve. With 7 minutes even to go in the half. Seahawks leading 6-3. They found Pat Leary twice during the 2-minute man up. That was locked in. Heater up top. Tracy, near side, gets the return pass. Heater at the point. Laundry from distance with a shot. That one saved by Mangan. Seahawks keep possession. Leary to Brendan Kelly. Back up to the point. Kelly again, Heater. Thought about the drive. Kelly right side, ducks the shoulder, trying to walk it in on the net with a shot. Save made by Mangan. Scramble for the rebound, and the Wildcats have it. Katusko with a lot of space into the attacking end. Feathers it in behind the net. Quickly out to the left wing side. Off angle. Shot! Score! Matt Gelb again for the Wildcats. That's a big swing. They score man down.
By number 32, Matt Gelb.
6:07 to go in the second. Seahawks with the ball here. Madden out at midfield. Ryan Heater near side. Heater across to the right side. Robson fakes the drive, falling down on his way to the net, lost the ball. And then it's tossed out of play. Who's it going to belong to? Seahawks will keep it. 5:40 to go in the half. Brendan Kelly. Right side of the cage, spins to the inside with a shot falling down. He scores! Seahawks reestablish a 3-goal lead. Hat trick goal for Brendan Kelly. 4 points here in the first half. 3 goals and an assist. (27-14) the shot advantage for Salve. A lot of those shots have been high and wide. Team's tied 9 for 9 shots on goal. Seahawks 7 goals on 9 shots on the frame. Seahawks 3 of 3, excuse me. I was looking at clears. Both teams 3 for 3 on the clear. Van Winkle up top. Riley misplayed this one. He's able to touch it back in play to himself. Good play there by Riley. Laundry. Stutter step works his way free with a drive, and he scores! Fooled Kyle Mangan with that one. Mangan moved to his right like he was expecting the shot to come to the left post. Laundry able to deke him out and go back door right behind Mangan. 8-4 with 4:38 to go. Hughes trying to touch it forward, and it's taken by Chris Sheehan. Sheen sprinting around the near side.
Salve Regina goal.
Carries into the corner.
Number 20, Brendan Laundry.
Robson moves it out to the point. Madden right side, hits Needing on the cut. His shot is saved by Mangan. Wildcats scoop it and are looking to transition quickly. Anuma gets over midfield and drops it back off to Andrew Vasily. 3:52 to go in the half. Celentano up the right side, plays it into the middle for a drive, and they score. Right back come the Wildcats. Callisto set up by Celentano. And it's back to a 3-goal game. The goal there by Chris Callisto.
It's a Johnson and Wales goal scored by number 18, Chris Callisto.
His second, actually his first. Eight to 5. Seahawks win the draw. Leary trying to pick that right pipe. Sends it just wide. 3:38 to go. Brendan Kelly fighting his way to the front of the net, and he scores! My goodness, a barrage of goals. Back and forth we go here. 9 to 5. Not to be outdone, Kelly comes right back and gets his 4th of the half. We've had 4 goals in about 30 seconds. Making our statisticians work overtime here. Hughes trying to wedge it free.
It's a Salve Regina goal scored by number 50.
Seahawks dropping on back to Ketchum. Madden picks it out of the air on the near side, trying to race away from Gelb. Fires it up ahead to Brendan Kelly. Clock rolling with 3:05 to go. Kelly fakes the drive right side. And now we'll back it out wide, sends it up top to Robson at the point straight away. Robson, little stutter step with an angle left side, tees up a drive, and he scores! The floodgates have opened. Everything the Seahawks are sending to the goal is finding its way in. Seahawks doubling up the Wildcats now, 10 to 5 with 2:53 to play. Hat trick goal for Robson now. Ball poked free. Hughes off the draw. Sprints over midfield and then sends it on back to Sheehan.
It's a Salve Regina.
Van Winkle now holding.
Number 35, Ethan Robson.
Needing. In the corner left side, Brendan Kelly now. 5-point half for him. Pat Leary. Into the corner, far side. Now to the point. Ryan Riley straight away. Van Winkle. Strong down the left side. Van Winkle trying to slash his way in front. Falling down. He scores! Don't know how he even got a shot away. He was decked up high, decked down low. The ball finds its way into the back of the net, which must look like an ocean right now to the Seahawks shooters. 11-5 with 2:07 to go. Hughes on the draw. Ball still loose. Rolling back in towards the Seahawks defensive area.
Maxwell Van Winkle.
Ball still up for grabs. And finally, the Wildcats come away with it. A big hit late on the middle there. Penalty coming. Woof. Matt Wasp unloading in front on Mike Katusko. An opportunity here for the Wildcats to stop the bleeding. Seahawks with a barrage of goals. 3 unanswered and a 5-1 scoring run. So penalty time locked in here for Matt Wasp. So the Seahawks had a locked-in man up earlier. Now the Wildcats with an opportunity to try and get a couple of scores in a row. Pass out to the point. Drago on the left side. McIntyre in the middle. Trying to feed it left side. Again, tough for players to see the ball in that corner with the fog. Drago holds it out at the point. Turning shot from the left side goes high and wide. Ball out to the point. Gelb, left side Drago. Again trying to feed McIntyre straight away. His drive save made by Ketchum. And the rebound kicks out of play. Final minute, first half. Man up for the Wildcats. Andrew Vasily to McIntyre near side, back to the point. Drago lifts it in behind the net on the bounce. Fielded by Gelb. McIntyre now behind the net. Forced to the near side corner. Vasily, 36 seconds to go in the half. Turning shot from Celentano, and he scores. Big goal there for the Wildcats.
Johnson
Makes it a 5-goal game.
Number 19, Michael Celentano.
Chance to score again if they can win the draw. They'll still be on the man up. Penalty time locked in for Matt Wasp. Seahawks call for time. We'll take it as well. 33 seconds to go in the half. Seahawks leading 11-6, but still man down. We'll take a break. Welcome back to Toppa Field. Andrew Pizzelli here, bringing you the call. 33 seconds left in the half. Wildcats on the man up, a 2-minute locked-in penalty to Matt Wasp. The Wildcats have scored once already, and a big draw win here. Kieran Hughes kicks it to himself, and will look to race ahead and kill time, cradling up the near side. Runs into trouble, lost the ball. 19 seconds to go. And another penalty coming here. Hughes tripping up Vasily. Wildcats may not get a chance. Well, 7 seconds to go here. They'll have to work quickly. Gassner is just going to race around. He's going to rip it on the goal, and it's well wide at the horn. Another penalty will be coming. And it's going to be a cross-checking call, but that won't be addressed until the third quarter. So Seahawks lead 11-6 at the break, but they will have their work cut out for them. They will be 2 men down to start the third quarter. We will take a break and be back with the call of the second half. Welcome back. Second half set to start here from Toppa Field. New goalie for Salve, Ryan Chambers, starting the second half here with the Seahawks leading 11-6. Two-man up here for the Wildcats. Gelb with a shot from the point. That goes wide. Kieran Hughes. This one deflected out. Kieran Hughes sitting down. He got a penalty right at the end of the first half. Now just a single man up. Matt Wasp's penalty time is up. Gelb moves it left side. Drago in behind the net. McIntyre out to the right side for a drive. That one goes wide. 14:25 to go in the third. Seahawks with the 5-goal lead. Out to the point, Vasily feathers it into the corner to Gelb. Back to even strength. Drago tees up a drive from the left side. That one's blocked, rolling out into the point and taken by Salve. And I think there may be a second flag here for the Seahawks coming out too early. So they're going to call illegal procedure against Salve. So it'll be two-man down again for 3 seconds. And then another 30 seconds. So that's just a mistake from the Seahawks. Going to have to kill off another 30 seconds of man-up time. Vasily with a drive, fought off by Chambers. That one snagged by Drago out high. Vasily. Right side. This one saved by Chambers. That was McIntyre with the rip. Brendan Kelly in behind the net. And Joe Madden set to come out onto the field. Seahawks still a man down for a moment here. And now back to even strength. This rip from the point goes wide. That was Heater with the drive. Brendan Kelly near side. Robson out to Madden. He sails it to the left side. Heater trying to make his move back to Robson at the point with a shot. That one goes wide. No hesitation from Robson. Scored a couple from straight away. Kelly trots it in. Madden all the way out high to Robson. Robson down the left side trying to kick it on the goal. That one's blocked in front. Scramble for the rebound, and the Wildcats have it. McIntyre racing out of the fray with it and up the far side of the field. 12:23 and counting to go here in the third. Seahawks leading 11-6. Celentano fakes giving it off to Gelb. Now sprints left side, has an angle, so he'll throw it on the cage, and it's saved by Chambers. Quick outlet to Bailey Strangis. Along for Ryan Heater. Space for Salve. Heater trying to get it in front. For a shot, and that's saved. Or they score. Wow, a late whistle. Looked like Mangan had that. And again, tough to see through the fog. There was no whistle for a while. A laser of a shot from Heater. Ripping it right through Kyle Mangan. And it's 12-6. There was no immediate reaction from the players. Mangan reacted like he had it. Seahawks reestablished a 6-goal lead. Hughes off the draw, sprinting right ahead to the cage with a shot, and he scores! Back-to-back goals for Salve, and they have their largest lead, 13-6. That is almost unstoppable if you can win a draw that cleanly and get up ahead into the field. 2 quick goals for Salve. Trying to wear out the vocal cords of public address announcer Alex Contos. Seahawks will draw once again. Hughes locked up a little bit more this time. Laundry comes to clean it up.
Goal scored by number 33, Ryan Heater, and number 2, Kieran Hughes.
Laundry with the drive that goes wide. Laundry dancing on the left side, trying to throw it in front. That one knocked away by Mangan. 11:15 and counting to go in the third. Seahawks leading 13-6. This one off the cross of Van Winkle. Kelly gets tripped up. Ball still loose on the near side. Checked out of play. Which way is this going? And it will be Salve ball. Ball knocked away in front. And it's going to stay Salve ball as Tracy got upended. Well, if this live stat feed is correct, Wentworth has come storming out of the gates in the second half back at the Rogers Recreation Center. A 32-1 run to start the second half for the Leopards. They lead by 23 points with 10:14 to go in the second. Seahawks led that game 42-34 at half. Just 1 point. Kelly, meanwhile, straight away, able to keep the drive alive, and he scores! Too strong is Brendan Kelly for the Wildcats to handle there. 10:07 to go. Kelly having himself a night. 5 goals and an assist. Seahawks adding to their largest lead. It's now 8 goals. Ball bounced around off the draw. Still loose in the Seahawk end of the field.
By number 50,
Sheehan comes away with it. Looking to make a move at midfield. Tosses to Strangis near side. Strangis able to evade contact, but he dropped the ball. And then running out of play with it is Tyler Drago. Strangis. Cole Dunaway moves it up the near side to Brendan Kelly. First action here for Dunaway, the sophomore from Annapolis, Maryland. Padrig Barry moves it left side. Barry gets it back. Underhanded shot goes wide. Sean Ryder in the game as well. Some new faces out there for Salve. Able to get some subs in here, leading by 8 goals with 9:13 to go in the third. Ball bounced into the Seahawk end of the field. Still up for grabs, and the Seahawks come away with it. Liam Ryder leading the break. And he gets it away to Brendan Kelly. Feeds it out to the point for Leary, and his shot. Save made by Mangan. Wildcats looking to clear. Space up the far side for Thomas O'Donoghue. He hands off to Celentano now. 8:20 and counting to go here in the third. Celentano looking to start his drive, plays it out in front. One-touch shot goes high. Ball loose in deep, and the Seahawks are able to work it free, and they turn it over on the far side. Just an errant pass. Trying to get it to Liam Ryder on the far side. Quickly back come the Wildcats. Celentano too high for him to handle. Ball stays in play, though. Celentano a little shaken up after reaching up for that one. Seahawks move it quickly up the field. Rich Needing here on the right side now. Trying to get it back out to the point. Touch to the left side. Underhanded drive. Saved by Mandak. Shot on the goal is well wide. Mangan made a big stop. And then pushed that rebound wide. Seahawks will keep it. Needing. Riley to Laundry. Sprints right side. Zips it to the left for a shot, and they score! Needing. Fed from Laundry. Everybody with their eyes to Brendan Laundry as he moved down the right side. And then a money pass to Rich Needing. He's at 15-6. Everyone getting in now on the scoring action for Salve. Eight different goal scorers now. Van Winkle, Laundry, Tracy, Needing, and Hughes all with one. Pat Leary, a quiet night, just 2 goals. Robson with 3. Here comes Hughes off to the point, left side for a shot, and that one's wide.
By number 20, Brendan Laundry.
Brendan Kelly with 5 goals and an assist to lead the way for Salve. Under 7 to play here in the third. Seahawks pulling away. Riley drops it in behind the net. Pat Leary circling out in front, trying to thread the needle. That shot goes wide. Needing back out wide to Leary. Out high, Van Winkle Throws it on the cage. Save made. Gobbled up in front for a shot. And they score. Off the deflection. I think that's Pat Leary who put it in. Everything bouncing the Seahawks' way here. 10-goal game with 6:31 to go in the third.
That's a Salve Regina goal scored by number 9, Pat Leary.
I'm going to call interference here against Salve. Wildcats will keep it. Gelb with his team now trailing by 10. Zips the entry, shot in front, knocked away at the last second. It goes high and wide. Trying to feed Callisto on the doorstep. Drago out wide left side. Drago now behind the net. Trying to flip it out high. And they're going to call interference on the inside against the Wildcats. Johnson & Wales turns it over. Ball bounced up the field. Seahawks will take possession. Rich and Eating on the near side. Moves it up to Sean Ryder. Dunaway. Left side. Padraig Berry. Ryder lifts it in behind the cage to Needing. Somehow able to keep the cradle alive on the near side was Justin Veluzzi. Up to Berry now at the point. Ball knocked free. Still loose out high. Dunaway trying to get to it. Scramble up the near side. Which way is this going? That's a last touched by the Wildcats. And their bench is irate. The clock had been reset. And they're going to discuss here how much time should be on the clock, since there wasn't an actual change of possession there. 11 seconds on the shot clock. They want 11 seconds on the shot clock, and they're just going to wind it down. There has got to be a better way to do this. So just 11 seconds for the Seahawks to work here. They have to go quickly. Dunaway strong up the right side, trying to drop it off to Needing, and it goes out of play. Wildcats get it into the attacking end. And then turn it over. Seahawks race back the other way. Pass off to the wing for a shot and a save made. Ball bounces right in front. Over the shoulder shot from Veluzzi. Goes wide. And the Seahawks come away with the loose ball once again. Send it out top to the point. And now they'll reset with Robson. Robson circling on the outside. Can't back his way in. Out to the point. Instead to Madden, left side. Taken by Ryder. Thought about the underhanded drive. Instead will back it out. Madden again across to Robson. 3:37 to go in the third. Madden. Stop and start. Out high. Looking to tee it up. Low shot and he scores! Joe Madden able to go 5-hole on Mangan. 17 goals now for the Seahawks. Nine different goal scorers now for Salve. Hat tricks for Robson, Leary, and Kelly. Kelly has 5 goals. Good night for everybody so far here if you're a Seahawk.
That's a Salve Regina goal scored by number 8, Joe Madden.
Seahawks, when they made their move now, they're really pulling away. 49-25 is the shot advantage. Celentano trying to get free, and he plays it behind of Callisto, out of play, and the Seahawks get it back. One and done trip for Johnson and Wales. Seahawks, 21 shots on goal. Liam Shanahan knocked down at midfield. And this is going to be a penalty here against the Wildcats. 30-second technical against Matt Gelb. Man up for Salve. Heater. Robson now near side. Brendan Kelly. Leary back out to the wing. Up top to Heater. Right side Kelly. Heater quickly left side. Trying the internal entry. Ball knocked away in front. Leary scoops it up and holds in behind the net. Fakes the centering pass. Now Robson around for Kelly. Up top to Heater. Back to Kelly as we've reached even strength, and Robson trying to go low, sends it wide. Seahawks come up empty on the man up. 2:08 to go in the third. Salve leading 17-6. Laundry. Moves behind the net. Leary. Trying to back his way in. Leary. Strong to the goal. Keeps the cradle alive, and then he loses it. And it's picked up by Mangan. Lost it just as he went to go shoot. Battle in the corner. Which way is this going to go? And they're going to give it to the Wildcats. Somehow that pass able to sneak through to Andrew Vasily. Vasily tried to feed it in behind the goal, but Drago lost it out of play. And a penalty behind the play. Drago, I think, taking a swipe at Bailey Strangis. And we'll see what the call is here. So a delay of game call against Tyler Drago. Pat Cooney's going to call for time. We'll take it as well. 58.3 to go in the third. Seahawks all over the Wildcats here, going back on the man up, 17-6. We'll take a break. Out of the timeout, 48 seconds and counting to go here in the third. Seahawks with the man up, trying to add to their lead. Laundry up top, moves it to the near side. Van Winkle tees up a drive and it goes wide. Breaking that up on the move there was Anuma and Alex Padula. 31 seconds to go in the quarter. Back to even strength here with 22 seconds to go in the third. Van Winkle sprints down the middle and he lost his stick. Ripped cleanly from his hands. Wildcats take back the ball. Katusko lobs to the far side. And that one's fielded on a hop. Final second of the quarter will tick away, and we will make the turn for home. Seahawks lead 17-6. 3 quarters in the book. We will take a break and be back with a call of the fourth quarter. Welcome back to Toppa Field. Andrew Pizzelli here bringing you the call this evening. Salve Regina leading Johnson & Wales 17-6. Start of the fourth quarter. Seahawks moving right to left. Hughes right off the draw, absorbs a hit, keeps on going with a shot and the save made. Delayed penalty, though. Hughes cleanly won the draw. A couple of extra words for the Wildcats as he comes to the bench here. And the Seahawks will go back on the man up. So he will sit for a minute. Riley out wide. Up top to Laundry. Ball moves right side. Laundry at the point. Trying to feed it into the middle, and that one will go wide. Out of play, and the Seahawks turn it over. Trying to feed Veluzzi in the slot. O'Donoghue. Crossfield pass. And this is going to be offsides here against the Wildcats. So both teams with a pair of unforced errors. Van Winkle moves it into the corner. Needing. Back out high to Laundry. Left side Needing. Ryan Riley thought about the drive, moves it up to the point. Ball into the corner right side. Laundry out high. Needing, ripping it on the cage, and that one goes wide. Maybe getting a piece of it was Mangan. Back to even strength. Needing on the left side. Rolls it out to Ryan Riley. Seahawks well in control of this one. Laundry slashing right down the middle of the shot. Save made by Mangan. Scooped towards the goal and blocked. And the Wildcats with it, off and running back the other way. A nifty move on the near side by Johnson Enuma. Timeout called by head coach Nick Capola for the Wildcats. 13-12 to go with his team trailing by 11. We will take it as well. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Toppa Field. Out of the timeout, the Wildcats have made a change in net. Kyle Mangan's night is done. Instead, Andrew Costa will take over now, the junior from North Providence, Rhode Island. His first appearance of the year. Made 3 appearances last year for the Wildcats. 16 saves and just 65 minutes of action. Ball moved out to the point, off the mark, rolling out to midfield, poked back forward, but that is offside. Seahawks will take possession, leading comfortably by 11. Tracy trying to move it across the field, make that Griffin D'Antonio. A lot of subs on now for Salve. And the Seahawks turn it right back over to the Wildcats. Jake Fowler. He sees daylight. Fowler trying to rip it on the net, and it's saved by Chambers. Quick outlet out to midfield. Taken by Seamus McCusker. McCusker delivers a huge blow. He turns it over, but got his money's worth on that hit. And the Seahawks wind up getting it back anyways. So Seamus McCusker steps onto the field for 10 seconds and gets to deliver a haymaker. Ball deflected on the right wing side. Seahawks give it right back. Subs in for both teams right now, so a lot of turnovers. Teams just trading possession here. Not much intensity at the moment with 11 minutes to go in an 11-goal game. Gelb still out there for Johnson & Wales. He'll make his move right now to the net. Gelb fighting his way in front, trying to dish it off to the side. And it's deflected and lost. Chambers snatches it away from Chris Callisto. Head coach Pat Cooney upset about something here with the referee. .11:05 to go in the fourth. Pat Cooney still upset with the officials. I think he may have been complaining about the nature of Johnson & Wales substitutions, the way they were coming onto the field. Well, now Pat Cooney and the official get really close. He'd been shouting what he was going to say. I was interested to listen in. And now all we can try and do is lip read. Pat Cooney and the lead official still engaged in a discussion. And we're just going to restart play. Liam Shanahan feeds it up the far side into that dark corner where the light is out. Now on the near side, Seahawks with possession. Sean Ryder. Barry moves it to Cole Dunaway. Barry wants to force his way in on the right side. Shut off. Back to Dunaway at the point. 10.5 to play in the fourth. Ryder has to carry back out wide. Dunaway now straight away. Dunaway down the right side. Zips it in behind the net. Fed out to the right side. Scooped up by the Seahawks with an underhanded shot and then a big blow after the goal. Seahawks get the goal. I believe that's Tate Nurm. First career goal for Nurm. He'll remember that one for the shot that he took. Knocked to the ground as he scored. So they assess a penalty as well. Colin Kennedy will take a seat. Seahawks to the man up.
Salve Regina goal scored by number 27, Tate Nurm.
Out to the point, Riley. Moves it left side. Riley, straight away up top. Floats it into the corner right side. Lips the entry and they score! That looks like Zach Kirsch. Everyone getting in on the scoring action here. First career goal for Kirsch. 18-6. Oh, only one other game was in action here on campus. Salve men's basketball was hosting a quarterfinal with Wentworth. Seahawks led at the half, but then the Leopards come roaring back in the second. 55-22, they outscore and stun the Seahawks in the second half. Wentworth moving on, 89-64. The final from the Rogers Recreation Center, so a disappointing end to the season for Salve men's basketball. Lone bright spot was Cam Collins getting to 1,000 points. Barry with a drive and he scores! Everything the Seahawks shoot is going in right now. Seahawks offense is in high gear. Off the draw, Hughes quickly back to the left side for a drive that's blocked.
Number 44, Pedrick Barry.
All sorts of scrumming for the ball now, and the Seahawks come away with it, barring the whistle, and they're going to give it back to Johnson and Wales. 8:21 to go. Long lead pass taken by Sean Souza. This one just got away in a hurry. Gelb rips it on the net. That goes well wide. 8:04 to go in the fourth. 20-6. On the goal, they score. Drago stops the bleeding. And it's 20-7.
Scored by number 3, Tyler Drago.
$7:58 to go in the fourth. Seahawks with 20 goals on 27 shots on net. 58-28 in total, the shots and the advantage for Salve. Souza off the draw, feeds it ahead. See how much the Seahawks continue to try and pour it on. Griffin D'Antonio moves it to the near side to Sean Ryder. A lot of subs on the field for Salve. Just as hungry as the starters were. That pass off the mark from Dunaway. Seahawks turn it over. Game 2 hours old now. And all these scores have stopped the clock. Still 7 minutes to play in the fourth. That goal for Drago, just his second of the game. Only 2 Wildcats with multiple goals. Gelb and Drago each with 2. And a turnover here 12 different goal scorers for Salve. 9 players with a single goal. Robson and Leary each with 3. Brendan Kelly, who has been able to rest for quite a while now, has 5 goals and an assist. Seahawks well on their way to staying undefeated. And this one looked like it was going to be tight early, back and forth in the first quarter. But the Seahawk offense here in the second half has been humming along. Cam Erasmi moves it into the corner. Now worked around into the wing right side. Dunaway out high. Dunaway. Seahawks taking their time here. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Ball move behind the net. Out to the left side. Kirsch will walk it wide. 6 seconds to shoot here. Dunaway trying to roll strong. Flicks it back out wide. Shot at the buzzer from Erasmi will go wide. It won't count. Seahawks turn it over on the shot clock violation. .5:27 and counting to go. Barring something crazy, this one all but with a bow on it for Salve. And no real urgency here from the Wildcats. Matt Gelb zips it across the field looking for Callisto. Foot race into the corner and a big battle for it now. Callisto trying to get it away from the Seahawks. 4-man scrum as the ball is scooped out to the near side. And the Wildcats keep possession. Andrew Vasily will settle it down out at midfield. McIntyre. Back to Vasily. Four and a half to play. McIntyre flicks it left side. In front for a shot, and Callisto scores.
Johnson and Wales goal scored by
Second of the night for Chris Callisto. Monster second half for Salve. 9-2 is the difference in scoring in the second half. 6-0 in the third quarter. That's really where they made their move. Violation called here off the draw on Souza. Jake Fowler moves it up to the point. Noah Fye. Matt Gelb looking to turn the corner. Lost the ball and gets it right back off one bounce. Gelb now in deep behind the net. Callisto trying to rip it on the cage again, and he's able to bounce it home. Back-to-back goals for Chris Callisto.
Johnson and Wales.
Hat-trick goal for him as well.
Chris Callisto.
The junior from Jericho, New York. (20-9) with 3:33 to go. Hughes wins the draw, sprints ahead, lets the shot fly, and he scores! Seahawks able to score at will. 3:12 23 to go in the fourth. (21-9). The freshman Hughes winning the draw and racing ahead for the score. Souza battling in on this one.
It's a Salve Regina goal scored by number 2, Kieran Hughes.
Violation called here against the Seahawks. Vasily up the left side. Able to swim around his man, now rips it on the net, and it's saved by Chambers. Chambers replaced Ketchum to start the second half. I don't think that was really performance related, just a chance, a planned day to get both goaltenders some action. Erasmi holds left side, actually make that rider wide of Erasmi now. Seahawks give it back with 2:35 to go in a game that's been decided for a while. Lobbed up the far side. Vasily. McIntyre now back to the point. Gelb on the far side. As we tick towards 2 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Vasily trying to fight his way in. Gelb straight away at the point. Trying to move his way right side. Looking for space. Falls down, lost the ball. Seahawks at it, but they'll call the foul here. And some pushing and shoving, and no need for that. Gelb and Seamus McCusker exchanging pleasantries. And that's going to draw a penalty with 1:36 to go in the fourth quarter, and no need for any sort of funny business, and I'm sure that's what head coach Pat Cooney is coming over to tell the freshman right now. We're up by 11. There's just no need for that. Man up for the Wildcats with 1:36 to go. A minute for unnecessary roughness. Gelb floats it left side. Off angle shot, score. Drago on a very, very tight angle. Able to zip it home.
Goal scored by number.
And that makes it 21-10. .116 left here in the fourth. Souza off the draw. Trying to move it up ahead. Dropped by Griffin D'Antonio. Souza scoops it back up, feeds it out in front. Looking for a shot. And it's off the cross of Tate Nurm. Nurm spinning in the corner, 54 seconds to go. Seahawks move it away up to the point. Shot from out high goes wide. Liam Shanahan. Erasmi with 30 seconds to go. Drops it into the corner. Seahawks do not have to shoot. They'll just work it around the horn here. And with the final seconds ticking away, 10 seconds to go. The Seahawks displaying their high-powered offense here today and their depth. Everyone getting in on the action. That'll do it. Seahawks race onto the field. They improve to 3-0 in dominant fashion. Meanwhile, the Wildcats drop their opening game of the season. They'll fall to 0-1. And the Seahawks remain undefeated lifetime against the Wildcats. Next up for Salve Regina, they'll be on the road for 2 against the Merchant Marine Academy and Keene, and then back home on March 11th for another non-conference game against St. Joseph's. I'd like to thank our entire staff and production crew. Your camera person here tonight has been Lori Young, Grace Murphy, and Fiona McCormick helping to provide live statistics. Your producer tonight has been Jamie O'Donnell. I'd like to thank you all for joining and listening with us here this evening. Once again, your final Salve Regina 21, Johnson and Wales 10. I am Ada Pizzelli. Have a good night, everyone.